Hi, my name is Matt Kelly. I play drums for Dropkick Murphys. I always wanted to play saxophone, all right? And when I was a little kid, until I was about 8 years old, and my dad had his drum kit out. I think he was just kind of maintaining it, doing something in the living room with it, had it set up. So I kind of was checking out the kit, like, that's kind of cool. I just sat down at it. So I'm left-handed, so it was backwards for me, but just down at the kit, kind of messing around a bit. And, like, wow, saxophone's kind of cool, but drums are where it's at, My friend's band, Get High, they were called. We played with the Dropkicks at the Rathskeller in Kenmore Square, Boston. And Ken and I had a mutual acquaintance, Dave Pratt. And Dave was like, "Hey, listen, the Dropkicks drummer's leaving. They want to go on the road and stuff." And I told him to check you out because I like your drumming, whatever. So you should try out. Yeah, what the heck, sure, Because I had been following them, seeing shows, going to their shows in Boston, every show I could. I've been following them quite a bit, so I'm like, yeah, they're my favorite Boston band. Yeah, I'd love to play. And, so went down, locked myself in the cellar for 8 hours and learned, like, a bunch of songs of theirs and some covers, and just went to the practice space, played a couple songs, and like, all right, you're in. So that was that. That was April and May 1997, and been doing it ever since. When I was a kid, I was always into history and stuff, so I thought, wow, this symbol's like older. This company's older than America, or whatever. So it had an allure for me. And then later on, knowing that it's a company that started in Quincy in the States, and then they moved to Norwell, it's kind of a local company. I mean, I know they have a broad range around the world, but they're a Massachusetts company, and I always like to kind of support local businesses. And heck, I mean, I love their cymbals. Through a friend, I contacted Zildjian, and they said they'd be happy to work with me, and it's been I don't want to say a love affair ever since, but it's it sounds corny, but yeah, I mean I've always played Zildjian. It's my standard, it's my go-to. As far as sound, I mean, I always like, in the studio, I'll switch out to maybe some K cymbals just because I like that kind of sound here and there. For certain songs, we do a lot of ballads and Irishy stuff, and for some reason, I think K seemed to be better suited for that. But most of the time live, I like the A customs, and I like the attack. I like the durability, definitely. I mean, ergonomically, I try to play the cymbals correctly, but in the heat of the moment, sometimes the adrenaline's going. You're 25 songs in, and you're dying up there. You're hitting a lot harder than you want to. And they last. They hold up to the abuse. The first time I went down to Zildjian and I picked out a cymbal or two, and the guys basically tuned the cymbals to each other to my preference, and it was just amazing how they were all in tune with each other. Basically, they all just sounded great together as a set, and I had never thought of that before, because I don't know, as a kid, you break a cymbal, you go get another one. Like, this sounds good, but you don't realize, oh yeah, you want it to be in an ensemble with the other cymbals. So that was pretty mind blowing. It's like this intense, detailed process, and it turns out you get a great set of cymbals.